Good day. In this video, we are going to talk about integration by parts. So without further ado, let's start. So integration by parts. So the integration by parts, the general form for it is the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So this is the general form by integration of parts. So let's say we have this example. So let's say we evaluate x times e raised to x dx. So in here, the first thing that we're going to do is to label the parts as u and dv and du or v. So in labeling, remember that in labeling or choosing u, so for choosing u, choose something that becomes simpler when differentiated. And for dv, choose something whose integral is simple. So in here, ru will become just simply equal to x, and r du simply means the derivative of your x. So what's the derivative of x? It is simply equal to 1. So if we're going to multiply this one by dx, so simply we're just going to have du as our is equal to dx. So we already have u and du. So the next one is to label the dv. So our dv means the left part. What is not labeled as ru. So we have the rest of the part that is not being labeled as u, so that's our dv. So we have dv is simply equal to e raised to x dx. Okay, so since we already have dv, so the last part for labeling the parts. So for v, this is simply equal to e raised to x. And for now, by using the integration by parts formula, so in here, the integral of x e raised to x dx. Okay, so ru is simply equal to x, and rv is simply equal to e raised to x minus the integral of v e raised to x and our du, which is simply equal to dx. That's and then simplify. So we have x times e raised to x minus the integral of e raised to x is simply equal to e raised to x plus constant. So this is our answer. So by integration by parts, this is much more simpler to understand if the first thing that we're going to do is label the parts and then substitute it by using this integration by parts formula. So let's have another example. So let's say we evaluate the integral of x sine x dx. Okay, so again, label the parts, u as our x and du as our dx, and dv is simply just this one, sine x dx, and for v, which basically means the integral for this one. So this is equal to cosine x. So sine x dx. So again for the, okay, that's it. So with the guidance with this formula, so Ru is simply equal to x. Rv is simply equal to negative cosine x minus the integral of v negative cosine x du dx. Okay, so we have here, then simplify. So we just put the negative sign here, negative x cosine x, negative times negative, so we have positive integral of cosine x dx. Simplify again, so we have negative x cosine x plus the integral of cosine x dx is equal to sine x plus the constant. So that's our final answer by using the integration by parts. So I hope you understand my video for this lesson. Thank you so much.